What's up and welcome back. So today I have got a cool guitar that is kind of a, what I like to call kind of folk art kind of guitar. This is, if you remember, I've done a couple reviews of this kind of style of harmony, and this is an earlier version than the last two that I've done, and somebody has went through a lot of trouble to kind of do the Eddie Van Halen Frankenstrat on this. And I've seen it on the auction site, and I just could not let it go. I mean, because it says just so many cool things about rock and roll. It's got this garage rock vibe and sound, and you know, it's kind of got that you know, going into the 80s with an old 60s, 70s guitar, and maybe, you know, you didn't have no cash, but you could buy some rattle cans and paint and try and emulate your hero's guitar. And that's what this here is, man. This is really, really cool that somebody has went through the effort. I mean, just, there's a lot of detail to this, you know, paint job. You know, it's not a perfect replica, and, you know, it shouldn't be. You know, it should just kind of emulate what, you know, Eddie Van Halen did. And they even got the coin down here, or up here, that, like, Eddie has on his. You know, they kind of cut the stock pick guard kind of in the manner Eddie did on the Frankenstrat. And you know, they really did a pretty good job, you know, with some masking tape and a few cans of paint to kind of make this kind of Van harmony, if you want to call it that. And I'm really digging. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I like the sound of it. You know, like the other harmonies I had, you know, as you can see in the pick guard, there was a single tone and single volume with the two pickups wired together. But this one just has a single volume, and it does sound a lot different than my other two. So I'm really thrilled to have this. Like I said, it's an older model. The bridges on the past two I had is actually a hollow piece of metal, and this is a solid bridge. This is a different bridge. And then this tailpiece right here is a lot heavier metal. And a lot of guys have noticed that have bought the newer versions will seek out the older, heavier metal version to put on the tailpiece because they think it gives it a little bit better sustain and tone, as well as that solid metal bridge. I mean, it's just a bar, but you've got different slots, and you can kind of, you know, change the string spacing a little bit, which is kind of cool. The nut's different. You know, the newer ones has like a Strat type nut that's kind of, it has a slot cut in the fingerboard. This is old school, you know, kind of traditional, you know, nut at the end of the fretboard. Still got your string trees. Instead of the typical cheap tuners, you got these. This is like a strip, and they're open back, and they have plastic ferrules. So yeah, and the headstock is a little bit different. I'm gonna do another video that kind of compares the old with the new version of this, but I really just wanted to kind of share this find that I got, you know, and I'm really excited. I mean, they even put the like the eye bolts in for your strap, you know, the old school Eddie Van Halen strap lock, you know. So yeah, it's really been a fun guitar to have the past couple days. And you know, I just, for some reason, yeah, I want to play Van Halen riffs, but then this is really not like that. But so it's just like, you know, little feedbacky, little, you know, a little microphonic. But you know, if you kind of do the Kinks version. So, I mean, it's just a great garage rock sound, you know. It's a little wonked out of tune, and I really don't care, you know, because I'm going for that, you know, garage rock tone. And a little bit of out of tune just adds a little bit of flavor, you know, it's a little bit of spice to it. You know, a lot of guys get really hung up on that, and it just drives them crazy. And I don't care. I'm used to old school garage rock. I've listened to a lot of old 60s rock that was really not very in tune. A lot of Beatles stuff. There's some weird stuff that goes on in some of the old Beatles tracks too, where it's kind of out of tune, or they'll hit a wrong chord and you can tell, you'll hear it, and they never took it out because they had the right take. But yeah, this harmony, man, you know, this is probably, you know, I got this pretty fair price. I think I paid with shipping, it was like 86 bucks, which kind of plays into the whole 80s vibe of this, you know, paint job. But you know, it's just, man, it's just a really fun guitar to have. And you know, I'm probably not going to play it every day. You know, it may be more of a wall hanger than anything else, kind of a conversation piece. But, you know, who knows, man. I may dedicate a whole album to just playing goofy guitars like this and like my other harmony. some Electros, you know, just anything that is just kind of like inexpensive pawn shop style guitars. So anyways, that's all we got for today. I know it's been a while since I've done a regular video like this, but you know, had a little bit of break there, tried to supply just a little bit of snippet here and there, and so hopefully we're going to get back into the groove of things. One other thing that I wanted to talk about is look at that truss rod adjustment. There's just like, I don't think that's supposed to be on there. It's just like a nylon insert nut, so it's just like a nylock, what a lot of people call them. So I don't think that's the way that truss rod's supposed to be. I think there's supposed to be an end piece on that, but maybe that was factory. I have not seen enough of these recently to, you know, to jog my memory on that. So anyways, we're going to quit it today, and so keep on rocking, keep on strumming, always have fun with it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.